Hello and welcome back to my channel. We will begin working towards balancing the heart chakra with today's practice. I've linked the video below with a full explanation of the heart chakra. We're going to begin by centering our thoughts and stating our affirmation for today's practice. I nurture my inner child and release any past traumas and pain. Allow yourself to truly let go during our heart chakra practices. Take the time you need to center yourself. Begin connecting to your breath. You're going to breathe in for 4. Hold at the top for 4. And then release for 4. When you're ready, we're going to transition to cat-cow. So exhale and place the palms on the floor in front of you, making sure that your knees are in line with your hips and your shoulders and wrists are in line. You're going to lift your chin and chest and gaze towards the ceiling, dropping your belly towards the mat for cow pose. For cat, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in towards the spine, round the shoulders, bring the chin towards the chest, looking down. We're going to transition to take a camel pose variation. So you're going to come to sit on your knees and inhale, taking that torso into a gentle back bend. Reach back and place your hands on your lower back. Begin rolling your shoulders back and down while inhaling deeply. Coming back to center, we're going to take child's pose. So wide stance, toes together, sink back in the hips, and extend those arms out in front of you. We're going to transition now to fish pose. So you're going to place a block or a cushion on your mat and come to lie down on your back with the block or cushion behind your upper back, supporting between your shoulder blades. Extend the legs out long. If your neck finds this position uncomfortable, you can place the second block or cushion behind your head. Transitioning to bridge pose, you're going to bend your knees and bring your feet flat on the floor just in front of the hips. Lift the hips up and put your block underneath your sacrum at whatever height feels comfortable. Removing the block, come back down, and we're going to transition to take a wild thing seated windshield wiper variation. So you're going to swing that right leg back behind you, bringing the foot behind your hip. Bring your right arm up and over. Keep both sitting bones firmly rooted to the ground. We're going to take a flip dog pose or wild thing pose variation by balancing the body on one foot and one arm, bringing the chest facing upwards. So with this pose, do whatever feels natural for your body. I tend to balance by extending my front leg, but you have the option to extend the opposite leg or keep both knees bent. Lower back down, and we're going to windshield the knees to the opposite direction and bring that left arm up and over this time. If it's in your practice today, I invite you to plant the feet firmly on the floor, keeping that left arm stretched out and the right palm on the floor for support. Begin to raise the chest towards the sky and extend the leg that makes you feel most balanced, or keep both knees bent. Lower back down, and you're going to come onto your hands and knees and lower your chest to the mat. Begin to straighten your arms and lift your torso up for upward facing dog. Tuck the toes and shift the hips up and back for downward dog, making sure to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale and lower the body to the floor. Untuck the toes, keeping the elbows close to the body. Lift the chest up, coming back to outward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, release back to downward facing dog. Pressing your hands on the floor, lift your hips up and back. We're going to come back to upward facing dog. Come to downward dog one last time before coming to rest on your knees. Your big toes are going to come to touch, sink back in the hips for child's pose. When you're ready, slowly rise up on your knees to open the front of your body. We're going to take a half camel. So breathe in and extend your right arm to the ceiling and touch your heels with your left hand. Open your chest, but keep your hips above your knees as if you were standing against a wall. Swap the hands, so your left arm is going to extend towards the ceiling this time and your right hand comes to your heel. Come back to center, and we're going to take our final pose for today's practice, which is Savasana. So extend all the way back out here. Soften with ease, let go in your body, and begin to feel your worries and thoughts just gently slip away. Release any negative thoughts you may have about yourself. You're going to have your palms facing up for receiving. Remain in this pose for as long as needed. Be well.